Worrying is an entirely natural human experience that has evolved as a protective mechanism, but in our modern world it often spirals out of control, transforming from a helpful warning system into a constant source of distress. The first crucial insight in managing excessive anxiety is recognizing that our minds have a negativity bias. We tend to overestimate threats and underestimate our ability to handle challenges. This biological predisposition, which once helped our ancestors survive in dangerous environments, now frequently works against us in our relatively safe daily lives. When anxiety strikes, the most powerful immediate tool is bringing your full attention to the present moment through sensory grounding techniques. This works because anxiety lives in imagined futures, while calmness resides in the present reality. A more detailed version of the 5-4-3-2-1 method involves not just noticing but deeply observing your environment. Examine the intricate patterns of 5 different objects around you. Feel the varied textures of 4 surfaces, distinguish between 3 layers of ambient sounds, identify 2 subtle scents in the air, and consciously acknowledge 1 taste in your mouth. This full sensory immersion creates a powerful interruption to anxious thought patterns. For persistent worries, develop the habit of worry time, setting aside 15 to 30 minutes each day to consciously process your concerns. Outside of this scheduled time, when anxious thoughts arise, gently remind yourself that you'll address them during your designated worry period. This contains anxiety rather than letting it spill over into your entire day. During worry time, use a structured approach. Categorize concerns into spheres of control, things you can directly influence, spheres of concern, things you care about but can't control, and hypothetical scenarios. Focus your energy only on the first category. Understanding the physiological aspects of anxiety is equally important. Chronic stress triggers a cascade of hormonal responses that keep the body in a heightened state of alertness. Counter this by practicing diaphragmatic breathing, slow, deep breaths that stimulate the vagus nerve and activate the parasympathetic nervous system. Combine this with progressive muscle relaxation, moving systematically from your toes to your facial muscles, holding tension for 5 to 7 seconds then releasing completely. Regular practice of these techniques literally rewires your nervous system's stress responses. Cognitive restructuring is another powerful tool. When you notice catastrophic thinking, this will be a complete disaster. Consciously replace it with more balanced assessments. This will be challenging, but I have resources to handle it. Keep an evidence journal where you record situations where your worries didn't materialize, or where you coped better than expected. Over time, this builds what psychologists call distress tolerance, the confidence that you can endure discomfort and handle life's uncertainties. Remember that some anxiety is not just normal but beneficial. It motivates preparation and careful consideration. The goal isn't to eliminate all anxiety, but to prevent it from becoming debilitating. Think of anxiety as a personal alert system that sometimes gives false alarms. Your job isn't to dismantle the system, but to learn how to interpret its signals more accurately. Developing lasting calm requires consistent practice, much like building physical fitness. Start with small daily exercises, perhaps 5 minutes of morning breathing exercises, or writing down 3 things you're grateful for each evening. Gradually expand these practices as they become habits. Over weeks and months, you'll notice increased resilience, better sleep, and improved ability to put problems in perspective. Ultimately, peace of mind comes from accepting that uncertainty is an inevitable part of life, while trusting in your growing capacity to navigate whatever comes your way. Each small step you take to understand and manage your anxiety strengthens this capacity, leading to greater freedom and quality of life. The journey requires patience and self-compassion, but the rewards, increased presence, improved relationships, and greater enjoyment of daily life make the effort profoundly worthwhile.